Looking for cheap Madden 20 coins? Head on over to goldenmuttcoins.com for the cheapest mutt coins available. Use code Bkindel for 30% off your order. What's good, everybody? We are back with another Madden 20 video, and in today's video I'm going to tell you guys budget beasts you need on your team right now that can last you towards the end of the year. We got probably a solid good 2 months until this game becomes completely irrelevant and we get towards Madden 21, which is really exciting. But I'm gonna tell you guys some cards that can last you over, but I can't stress this enough. The term budget is used very, very usefully. Obviously, somebody who has a much higher coin stack is gonna have a much higher budget than somebody who, say, has 100k. 100k is not gonna help you that much this late in the year. Reason for that being is now every single player, it seems like, and every single team has somebody with 99 speed. You gotta have players that have a unique characteristic if you're looking to build on a budget. Especially if it's under 100k, they have to be able to do something well that makes them stick out compared to everybody else. If you got somebody with like 91 speed, they're just going to get burned and toasted by a 99 speed wide receiver. To show you what I mean, we got this 97 overall Super Bowl Richard Sherman here. Take a look at his stats. His stats are solid, like really good. 97 agility, 98 jumping, 98 play rec, 6'3", 99 zone. He does everything well except for speed. 91 speed in May is not going to cut it. We just came out with 99 speed Randy Moss that everybody's going to want. We got Tyreek Hill, Henry Ruggs. It seems like every single player that's coming out right now is 99 speed. So even somebody who has everything as good as this Sherman, like how effective is he going to be? He can be effective if you run a lot of cover 2. He'll be really good in a cover 2 defense, playing that hard flat on the outside. He'll be able to take away all those routes. But if you put him and you play like a cover 3 defense or a man defense, and he's going up against Randy Moss, he's going to get burned on a streak every single time, no matter how far off you play. So now that you guys kind of understand what I'm looking for value from these players, not necessarily a budget under like 100k or something. I want a player that's gonna come out, that's gonna fuck for me, that it's gonna just absolutely ball out and do work out there. With that being said, guys, I want to show you guys some of the cards that I did find for about 100k or less that definitely can have an impact on most teams. So in my opinion, having a user that will ball out for you is probably the most important position on the entire field, both offense and defense. I like to have a user with speed, hit power, and that can absolutely just do work for me. I use the middle linebackers, so I'm going to start out with 3 rookie middle linebackers that can do work for you. Obviously, if you use their safety, if you use their D-line, if you use their corner, these players might not be necessarily needs for you, but if you need a good user with speed, size, hit power, definitely consider picking up one of these 3. Starting off, I'm going to show you Kenneth Murray, who is only going for a whopping 64k, and he's a 95 overall. Very good card. Take a look at his stats right here. He's 6'3". He's got very good size with 93 speed, 94 hit power, 96 acceleration. He even has 82 block shedding, which is not that bad. And then he also has 90 awareness and 93 agility. So he's going to be very quick, kind of moving from side to side. Obviously, he has the speed and the hit power and the size that you want from a user, and he's going to be able to get a lot of picks. Reason this card's so cheap is he's only useful as a user. If you're not using him, these cards are going to be irrelevant. 65 zone coverage is absolutely terrible. He is going to stand there, jerk off in the middle of the field, and watch a tight end streak right by him. What? 65 zone coverage is not good. Add 4 to that, it might be somewhat nice.
Nice.
But overall, 65, it's just not going to cut it. So definitely a good user card there, nothing more. We got another rookie here, Jordan Brooks, middle linebacker for the Seahawks. Very, very similar to Kenneth Murray. He's a little bit shorter at 6 foot, a little bit less speed, a little bit less hit power. Zone's still not good. Overall, I think Kenneth Murray's a lot better than this card, but once again, they play very similarly, but they're also about the same price, so honestly, why wouldn't you go with Kenneth Murray? He's faster, better hit power, a little bit better zone. He's just a better all-around player. I think Brooks has the higher block shed, but once again, nothing more than a user. Then out of the 3 rookie middle linebackers that I'm going to show you, I think this one's the best. 95 overall, Patrick Queen, going for about 60k right here. Take a look at his stats, 93 speed, 92 hit power. He is just like Jordan Brooks and Kenneth Murray. He's a little bit shorter than Kenneth Murray is, but still good speed, good enough hit power, good enough block shot, good enough play rec, does a little bit of everything. Let's check his agility, 91 agility. He's going to be fine moving from side to side. And then the stat that kind of makes him stick out between those two is the 81 zone coverage. Not amazing zone coverage, it still doesn't hit the threshold, but if you don't user him, he's still going to play somewhat decent. He'll be able to guard tight ends, he might be able to make a play on a crossing route or a slant across the middle of the field, but if I had to choose one, I definitely choose between Patrick Queen or Kenneth Murray. User Kenneth Murray. If you just want a good cheap middle linebacker, Patrick Queen. In case you guys couldn't tell, man, I like speed. And this year, just Madden in general, you need to have fast players. Montez Sweat fills that bill, only at 52K for 93 overall right outside linebacker. He's got 92 speed. He's not amazing at anything, but he's a good user. He'd be a good QB spy. He's just somebody that you can put out there. He'll do a little bit of everything for you. Decent block shed, power move's not that good, good finesse move, good speed, good size. Once again, 6'6", 92 speed user, not going to be too bad. If you have him coming off the edge, he might make some plays here and there, but nothing too spectacular. Once again, these cheaper end cards, you got to find some that sticks out, and having linebackers with 92 to 95 speed definitely is going to help, but if you're not going to use them, most of them are going to be pretty irrelevant. So this card is more towards 100K. I got 95 overall free safety Megatron going for about 90 to 95K right here. He is a user god. Just simply put, great user at 6'5". The 91 speed is a little concerning. It's just kind of slow this late in the game. 94 zone's gonna get it done. 97 hit power, not too bad. Basically, it's another card that you get for a user. And even if you don't user him, that 6'5" height's gonna definitely help on the deep balls and the jump balls that you can use. I think of him as more of a backup, but honestly, if you don't have a lot of points to spend and you need a good user, Calvin's a good one, especially if you use your safety, and if you don't, you can use a big nickel formation, put him in at middle linebacker. But once you power him up, if you got like Sprinter, John Mancam, you can get his speed up to where it's definitely usable. But like I said, guys, 91 speed in May is just way too slow. Still a very good card, but it definitely has its downsides to it. The 6'5" size is really what stands this card out, and if you can't afford that, but want a Calvin Johnson, he also has a 92 overall, which is a lot worse, going for about 30K, but once again, 6'5", 88 speed. If you put him at middle linebacker, that speed will be fine. If you user him at safety, he could get burned. So this is the last card that I'm going to show you guys that is generally under 100K, and it's a card that you have to have on your team. I don't care what team you have. This card's a god, and I'm so happy he's back in the game. 95 overall Taylor Mays, going for roughly about 90K, but this dude, if you played previous Mans, he was a user god. He did absolutely nothing in the NFL. I'm pretty sure he was freaking terrible in the NFL, but in Madden, this card balls out. 6'3", 94 speed, 94 excel, decent tackle, play rec, pursuit, don't care about none of that. Man, don't care about that. 91 zone and 95 hit power. He's probably one of the best users in Madden history because he's got that size, he's got that speed, he's got that hit power, and he hits that zone threshold, so you don't even need to user him. But I'm telling you guys, if you don't have a Taylor Mays on your team, go out, spend 90K, get him. The only thing that sucks about this card is his power up is 40K. But if you power him up, you're spending about, what, 130K to get him, plus the coins to get him, plus the training or whatever. He's going to be a lot better. This card's just so good, bro. If you don't have a Taylor Mays on your team, you definitely need to. I mean, you're talking about +1 everything. Plus, if you have like Sprinter and all that stuff, easily can get him anywhere from 97 to 99 speed, 99 hit power, 6'3". Plus, you can get him to like 95-ish zone. The card's absolutely insane, and getting all that for probably under 200K is an absolute steal in my opinion. So there are some cards for some of the broke boys out there who do not have the coins to get some of the bigger name players. But if you need coins, go check out goldenmuckcoins.com. Use code Bkindel for 30% off. But now some of these cards are going to get a little bit more expensive, anywhere from 100 to 200K, but I'm telling you guys, most of these cards are going to play 300K plus type players. Like, they're just really good. They have characteristics and unique traits about them that definitely make them stick out. First card I want to show you guys is 97 overall John Brown, going for about 130 to 140K. This card's pretty solid, honestly. You take a look at the stats, the ones that stick out the most is the 96 speed and the 99 deep route running. He's a little guy, like he's kind of short, but the 96 speed, if you power him up, easily be able to get that anywhere from 97 to 99 speed, no problem. Compare that to the 99 deep route running, which is way above the threshold, plus that speed. He's going to be able to create a lot of separations no matter who the corner or who the safety is, especially nowadays where Madden is so ebook based. Everybody either has their own ebook or they copy somebody else's playbook. Go on YouTube, type in ebook, check out somebody else's ebook. With that being said, a lot of people have cover 3 beaters, cover 2 beaters, cover 4 beaters, and a majority of those have some kind of a post route in it this year. And who better to have on a deep post route than somebody who can get 99 speed and 99 deep route running. He's going to create a lot of separation. That little sharp turn that he takes is going to be a lot quicker, a lot smoother, and then the speed along with it, man. I'm telling you, this card, budget beast, 130 to 140k, and he's going to make the world of a difference if you'd run some type of ebook and have plays specifically for him. So this card's very similar to the whole John Brown theory. Henry Ruggs, he's a little bit cheaper, going for about 110k. Take a look at his stats. He already has 98 speed. Only thing that sucks about him is that he does not have a power up, but still 98 speed with 94 deep route running, which is the threshold. He'll be able to do the same thing John Brown is, which is going to get some quick cuts on those cover 4 beaters, cover 3 beaters, those post routes that you run. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty disappointed at how they handled Calvin Johnson this year. One of the favorite cards in the game. They gave him 2 free safety cards before he got a wide receiver card, and then his wide receiver card is a 96, and odds are he will not get one the rest of the year, and if he does, a lot of people aren't even playing Madden anymore. For about 100 to 110k, gain a 96 overall Megatron wide receiver. 3 megas on this list because I absolutely love Megatron. Dude balls out year in, year out, no matter what position he plays. Still 6'5", a million, 95 speed, 97 jumping, 92 catch, 94 catch in traffic. So he's better in those categories than the John Browns and the Henry Ruggs are. 95 spec catch, 92 short, 89 medium, 94 deep route running, so he still has that good deep route running, plus the speed. You power him up, you can easily get a lot of these stats out. Like I said, guys, a lot of these cards, power them up, they're going to be a lot better, but for 100k, this card's a difference maker. It's going to do a little bit of everything. It's not amazing at anything, but the speed's good, the route running's good, the catching stats are good, jumping's good. He'll be able to jump over and maul some people. Overall, Calvin Johnson cards just always play really good. These next 3 cards I think are absolute game changers and must have on your team. First off, if you need a quarterback, you need to go with Vic. He's cheap enough. He's only 200k with 93 speed. Throwing stats aren't the best, but they're good enough to where they'll at least be accurate majority of the time. But you don't get Vic for his freaking accuracy, bro. You get him because he has 93 speed, 96 throw power, and 95 throw on the run. You got somebody who's going to be able to outrun a majority of defensive players, even this late in the game. 93 speed on a quarterback is going to be a game changer when middle linebackers, corners, safeties are all in coverage, and all you got beat is D-line. 96 throw power, easily get that up to 99, whether you have powered him up or not. 95 throw on the run, he's going to make accurate throws on the run. Michael Vick is the human cheat code of Madden and definitely needs to be on a team if you need a quarterback. Alright, so this is a little bit of the Packer bias in me coming out, but Darnell Savage does not get enough love in this game. He's 200k, he's pretty expensive, yeah. This card's an absolute coon though. 5'11", he's a little guy, but he's got 96 speed, 95 excel, good play rec, very good pursuit, good man coverage for a safety is pretty good. He hits that zone threshold, and he's got 97 power, which is absolutely insane. I don't think Savage has a power up this year, but still, everything about him is going to be good enough to where he's going to be able to get the job done. And like I said, same thing with Megatron free safety version. If you run a big nickel formation, which I feel like is a very popular formation, and if you don't know how, look up how to put your free safety at middle linebacker and then use him there. This card's going to make a world of difference there with that 96 speed and that 96 hit power. You couldn't ask for a better user at that point with that speed and hit power. Plus, you don't even need to use him there. If you want, just put him at middle linebacker so he covers the drags and slant with that 93 zone. He is a do-it-all free safety, man. I absolutely love Darnell Savage in real life, and this card is amazing. Absolute glitch. Probably one of the better free safeties in the game that is not a golden ticket, and he goes for 200k. Easily a 400k card based off how he plays. Definitely worth the pickup if you need a user or if you need a free safety. Jadeveon Clowney just plays so much better every single year in Madden than he actually is. This is another K going for about 200k, so he's a little bit more expensive, but I'm telling you, this is easily a 500k card based on how good he plays. He does everything. 91 speed for an outside linebacker is really good, especially with the XL. 97 play rec, 95 block shed, 96 power move, 87 finesse move. He is going to be able to get after the quarterback. He's very, very, very good in the run with that block shed. And like I said, he's just an absolute beast getting after the quarterback. 96 power move, 87 finesse move, 91 speed. This card's a freak of nature. If you have 200k and you need help stopping the run or creating pressure on the quarterback, Jadeveon Clowney is probably the best choice to go. Only going for 200k, like, this card's a steal, bro. Like, I can't talk about how good Jadeveon Clowney is every year enough. Like, the dude balls out. Speed, size, power move, finesse move. Finesse move could be better. Yeah, it could be a little bit of everything could be better. But you know what? Like, it's still a freaking boss-ass card. 95 block shot, too. I'm telling you guys, even if you don't think his stats are, like, god tier, he plays like a god tier outside linebacker. All right, deadass. I don't even know if I want to show this next card because I'll probably get some hate for it. He's not a budget beast, but this card balls out. We all know how good this card is, but based on his price and comparing him to another player whose price is way more, this card definitely has some value to it. 99 overall Randy Moss that just came down. Right now, he's going for about 1.1k, but I promise you, his card will go down. Probably get him at like 800k next week. But take a look at his stats. 98 speed, oh my god, this card's amazing. The only knock on him is the short route running and the medium route running, but who cares, bro? It's Randy Moss. You're not running a 5-yard route with Randy Moss. You're sending this fucker deep and you're heaving it up to him. Alright, so the reason that I put Randy Moss on here is because, once again, he's over 1 million coins. A lot of people are not going to be able to afford him right now, but maybe in a week, he could go down to like 900k. We don't know. But let's compare him to golden ticket Julio Jones for a sec, which is going for a whopping 4.5 to 5 million coins. And let's just compare him for a sec. Moss has the better speed. Obviously, Julio's going to be a lot stronger, a little bit more agile. Like, we don't really care about a lot of these stats. But he's got better catching, same jumping. These stats are irrelevant. The thing that sets Julio apart right here is the running after the catch stats. Obviously, he's going to have the better trucking, elusiveness, ball carry vision, all that. He's a golden ticket, but that's not the point right here. All these stats, you can easily get up to compare to that Julio. Julio, like, I can't stress enough, he's gonna be better. He's a better card, but I just want to compare to show that he's not like a ton better. Randy Moss has better spec catch, like all this stuff. If you power up Moss, you can get him to at least somewhat close to most of these catching stats. Plus, abilities wise, he's going to get human joystick. He gets Moss 100, which Julio doesn't even get, so you can just heave it up to him. But same speed, deep route running, spec catch, all that stuff's going to be the same. He's going to have medium and short route running better, but once again, it's Randy fucking Moss. I'm not throwing a 5-yard fucking out route to Randy Moss, bro. He's going to have better running after catch stuff, all that stuff. Yes, but even like some like catch in traffic, power up Moss, I can get that easily to right here, which I don't even think I can power up this Julio Jones. So all these stats are the same. All these stats I can easily get plus 3 to 5 on. So I guess the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is obviously Julio Jones is the better card, but he's going for 4.5 to 5 mil. Randy Moss is going for $1 million, and he's only gonna go down. This card will be like 8 to 900k in a week or two, and their stats are at least somewhat similar. That Randy Moss is basically a freaking golden ticket. He absolutely balls out. Watch gameplays on him. This dude's amazing, and he's gonna play very similarly to that Julio Jones because you're gonna have human joystick on him. None of that run after the catch stuff is going to matter. It's irrelevant when you have human joystick on them. Plus, Musket's NFL 100. Card's a freaking beast, dude. There you have it, guys. Those are my budget beasts. Let me know in the comment section what you think, and if there's some cards you think I should add. Once again, taking into consideration that it's May, you need to have some faster players on your team, and under 100K, it's just not going to cut it this late in the year when you're facing Brainy Moss, Tyreek Hill, Henry Ruggs, players like that every single game. You need to stack up on speed, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that like button, get it to 25 likes, and I will tell you players that you should consider investing in, even this late in the year, some that can make you millions of coins. But hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next upload. Peace.